All right, let's move along because now we have an opportunity to have a chance to get to know the guy he was talking about before. Big pitcher who got invited by the Evo Shield Canes from his travel club out of Minnesota. He's now a Cane, at least for this event, and his name is even more so on the map. I'm going to go over to the bullpen and talk pitching with Sam Carlson. Sam, I've found it best that we always seem to talk better with one of these in your hand. So yeah. It's just easier, right? I mean, it opens things up. So let's do a little teaching, and then we'll get into some of the things about you. When you obviously wind up, don't worry about the stretch right now, but wind up, what are some of the keys for you? Whether it be balance, whether it be, you know, the strength of your motion, whether it be longer stride. Just start me up with some of your keys.
Yeah, when I pitch, I try and stay focused on staying on line of my target and not falling off to the side. I'm pretty tall, so I mean the whole leverage with the arm, like everything. I mean, I just try and throw hard and stay close as long as I can, and the ball flies out. So.
All right, walk me through some small steps. We're going to do it because if you try to stay balanced, then at most times I'll be able to stop you and you won't fall over, right? I mean, we have a light wind, but I think you should be okay. So walk me through from your step back for me, start me up, and then lift that leg and stay right there. Talk to me about right there. You say, and you don't have to hold it, but you say you want to keep this closed. What do you tell yourself with your leg lift?
When I get to my leg lift, I'm just focused on staying on line, not pulling out, not coming back, because that's when you start sailing balls to the side. And I mean, big part of my game is keeping the ball down and just firing strikes.
On this side, if we can come around here on this side, when you break, when you lift the leg here and you go to break, what are some of the keys here? Where do you like to have your hands positioned, and when you break, do you go with the baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think much about my break. I just make sure I get to this position with my glove every single pitch.
Arm comes up, and just, you don't have to go through motion-wise, but show us the arm angle where you think you're most comfortable.
Just right there.
Okay. All right, let's talk about those pitches.
Four-seam fastball, and I have a lot of arm side runs, so if I want to get a little more like bite on my ball to go down, I throw a two-seam fastball just like this, and then my favorite pitch to throw is my changeup. Some people have called it a split changeup in the past, and it drops a lot, and it's 10 miles an hour slower than my fastball. And then I also throw a curveball just like this. And
so you stay on the side of the baseball.
Yep.
Or you don't get behind it at all. So that's the key. There's pressure. If you feel pressure right there, right?
Yep.
Let's go back to your changeup real quick. What are some of the things you tell yourself about your changeup? Mechanically, arm speed. What do you tell yourself about?
When I throw my changeup, I take the circle. It's almost like you're like dumping out like a pot.
What's life like in Savage, Minnesota?
There's nothing better than it, to be honest. I mean, the winters are cold, but the summers are beautiful, and I love it.
People are genuine?
Yep, Minnesota nice.
People, Minnesota nice, I like that. Minnesota nice. Burnsville High School?
Burnsville High School.
What's life like at Burnsville High School?
Burnsville High School's awesome. I mean, I love all my buddies
the Blaze?
there. Yep, the Blaze. Yeah, and we had a pretty good team. We went to state last year, and I mean, it's an awesome time. So
what kind of course load do you have?
I'm actually high into my academics. I took a lot of classes last year, calculus, AP statistics, and human anatomy.
Really?
So I'm learning all about the body, yeah.
You learn about your arm.
Yep.
How to take care of your arm. Very good stuff. So which class are you most on the edge right now? You're either barely hanging on at a B or barely hanging on in an A.
Either that human anatomy, or I'm taking a public speaking class.
Well, you're doing it right now. What are you getting in public speaking?
I have an A right now.
And just you like a 90, huh?
Yeah.
Just hanging on?
It's like 92.
92. Who's the teacher?
Miss Michelle Deerhog.
Michelle Deerhog. So right there, Miss Deerhog, he's going to show you that he deserves to be bumped up to about 100. He's going to wrap this interview. I promise I haven't prepped him. Go ahead and speak with her. Tell her how good you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome time down here, and I hope when I get back I got a good grade in the class.
Nice, it's 100. That's 100. Miss Deerhog, please take care of him. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Your life's about to change. Have fun this year.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.